Hello, friend, and welcome to Torches, Yoga, and Mindfulness. I'm Lauren, and I'll be your coach. If you are curious about mindfulness, healing, and practical habits for everyday life that actually work, you're in the right place. Here we focus on simple but powerful practices grounded in ancient wisdom and modern science to care for both our minds and bodies. So go ahead, hit that like and subscribe before we get started so you don't miss what's next. Today, we are going to practice a meditation inspired by what's often called the Wheel of Awareness. This practice has roots in traditional Buddhist and Hindu images of the wheel and has also been brought into modern mindfulness by thinkers like Dr. Dan Siegel. At its core, the wheel reminds us of something simple but profound. In a changing world, you can always return to the stable hub of your own awareness. No matter how much the rim of life spins with emotions, thoughts, and experiences pulling you in every direction, there is always a still point at the center. If you haven't caught it yet, make sure to check out the other video I have posted for you this week on the archetype of the wheel, where we're going to talk about the history, science, and I share 5 practices for you to embody your wheel archetype. Now, you don't need anything for this meditation, but I have brought some stones, oils, and herbs. Not the oils today, but you can swap them in, that I would use in my practice if you would like to incorporate them into yours. So first up, I've got some marigold back in here. It can be taken as a tea, and some cinnamon. You can also swap in basil or clover for these. These are associated with drawing in positive energy and luck, so you could use it in your practice so that the wheel spins in your favor. This is my patchouli. It would be another great option here. You could work it in as an incense, maybe to draw in that abundant and grounding energy. And then I also have with us some mugwort. And again, it can be taken as a tea, which will help us in understanding and navigating through our fate. Yarrow is another good one for this practice, whether you have the flower itself or where it's been turned into a little powder. Either would work just fine. It's said to bring in good fortune and helps us seeing our path. And bonus points, if you keep yarrow around, it has a whole other function as a coagulant. I think I've probably used yarrow for spiritual practices and first aid, like in equal parts. I'm a heavy bleeder. If I get cut, yarrow will stop the bleeding so quickly. Also, if you have a pup and you accidentally snip their nails, that's why I've got it in this little thing, because I can just dip his little toe right in there and it stops the bleeding in a moment, just like that. Little story. While we were out one time camping, we had a little bear scare, and my husband had asked me to grab his machete that he uses for firewood. And it took me longer than I would have liked to find the machete, so I thought I would be even more helpful and take it out of its sheath. And I was working too quickly and pretty much in the dark, and I was holding it too high up on the sheath. And when I slid it out, I about took my thumb off. It was deep, deep. And once I finally, I just fisted my hand, and once I finally opened it, it just poured out. I searched my yarrow flower, crushed it up as best as I could with one hand, and just started packing it into the wound. Not even 2 minutes later, and all of it had just stopped. Okay, sorry, sidetracked. There's just a little FF for you, a little fun fact. So, the stones I have chosen today also kind of follow the same themes as the herbs. Citrine we have here, y'all seen before. She is also known as the emergent stone and is said to attract success and positivity. Green jade has always been a symbol of good fortune and helps with a little nudge of confidence to help us make good decisions. Then I also have here some labradorite. This will help us navigate life's cycles. Selenite will help clear the path and navigating life's ups and downs. And smoky quartz here as well. This is going to be really helpful to transmute any negative energies to clear our path and will bring some stability in turbulent times. Now, if you have and want to add a scent element like aromatherapy, I would lean towards choices like maybe a cinnamon, like we mentioned earlier, or sandalwood that'll help us connect with our inner wisdom. Or my favorite go-to for meditations is frankincense. This is a great choice because it is a stimulant for our brains, literally flooding them with oxygen so we are more aware and alert. If you don't have any of those, maybe you just have some simple lavender to help your mind relax. Whatever it is. For practices like the wheel, there is no one right tool. So find whatever works for you, even if that's just you in a quiet moment. Let me know if you have a tool that kind of calls to you to be used in this practice. I'd love to hear it in the comments. Okay, if you need to grab any items, go ahead, hit that pause button, and meet me back here in a comfortable seated or reclining position. All right, my friend, from your comfortable position, let your hands rest naturally where it is most comfortable for you. If you're in a safe space to do so, I invite you to close your eyes or soften your gaze. As you settle into stillness, let thoughts slip away and just hear my voice. Take a few deep breaths, feeling the breath's journey as it flows through your nose, past the back of your throat, into the lungs, expanding the abdomen and chest. Notice the changing sensations of its return journey, the releasing and relaxing of your lower back and shoulders, and the warmth of your breath on your lips as you exhale through your mouth. With each deep exhale, allow a gentle wave of relaxation to cascade over you, covering your crown, relaxing, your brow and jaw relaxed, shoulders, chest, abdominals relaxed, hips, glutes, thighs relaxed, knees, calves, feet relaxed. Let your breath return to its natural rhythm. As you turn to your inner landscape, imagine a large wheel in front of you. At the center of this wheel is the hub, calm, steady, and unmoving. This is your awareness. Extending outward are the spokes, your attention, reaching to the rim. And on that rim are all the changing contents of your mind, your thoughts, your feelings, your body sensations, and your connection to the world around you. Take a moment to picture this clearly. The hub in the middle, spokes reaching out, rims circling around and around. Bring your attention to the rim. Maybe you can reach out and touch it with your imaginary hand. The rim is your attention. I invite you to bring your attention to your senses. Are there any sounds other than my voice in your environment? Maybe a heating or cooling system hums in the background. Maybe the sounds of neighbors, bird calls, or cicadas drift into your space. As your attention stays with the sounds, try not to make any judgments about them. Don't attach stories of who, how, or why. Just notice. Notice how the sound comes in, changes, fades, or resonates. Friend, I invite you to shift your attention to any sensations you feel. Scan your body, crown to toe. Is there any muscle tension or softness, aches or comfort? Can you notice the temperature of the air on your skin, how your body moves with your natural relaxed breath? Just noticing. Notice the scents. Is there an incense burning? Are there remnants of a cleaner or detergent scent? Food cooking or candles burning? Maybe you have none of these happening at this moment and you are in your own home where the scent doesn't stand out to you so much anymore. And that's okay. Just notice. Are there any tastes lingering in your mouth? Maybe you had some coffee or tea before this practice, have just brushed your teeth, ate a meal, or smoked. Just notice. Friend, shift your attention to your inner world, your thoughts and emotions. What is here today? A busy mind? A quiet one? A critical one? Do any emotions come when you bring your attention inward? Do they present as thoughts or bring new sensations to your body? Remember, we aren't following any stories or judgments. Let whatever shows up just be. They too are a part of the rim, a part of the whole. Allow your attention to expand outward towards connection. Imagine the people in your life, the communities you're a part of, the world itself. Notice how your awareness can hold even this, your connection to something larger. Now I invite you to allow your attention to return to the hub of the wheel. This hub is steady, calm, always here, no matter what's happening on the rim. Settle into it for a moment. Anchor to the warmth in your core, the stillness. From your calm hub, notice you can observe everything without being pulled by it. Thoughts can spin, emotions can shift, life can turn, but you remain anchored. Rest here for a few breaths, my friend. While we are here in this safe space of calm, let's take an opportunity to revisit a recent emotion we experienced intensely or a challenge we faced. Maybe there was stress. Maybe there was joyous reason to celebrate. Bring it to mind however it appears for you. Images like pictures, shapes, colors, sensations. See it appear on the rim of your wheel. Settle back into your hub and just notice. Viewing with compassion, not judgment. No urge to fix or relive. Just notice. You don't have to chase it. You don't have to push it away. From the hub, you can simply watch it spin, knowing it will cycle as all things do. Friend, as you sit here, notice how this practice gives you choice. You can direct your attention like a spoke, exploring the rim, but you can also rest in the hub, finding stillness. This is the gift of the wheel: wholeness, balance, and freedom to choose where you place your focus. Take one more deep breath, filling your body with awareness. Exhale slowly, grounding yourself in the present moment. Feel the seat beneath you. Feel the temperature of the room you are in upon your skin. Welcome small movements back into the body with little wiggles in the fingers and toes, elbows and knees. Gentle neck rolls if it feels right. And as you're ready, take a deep breath, just one. Flutter your eyes open or blink them back into focus and rejoin me back in our space. Welcome back, friend. How was that practice for you? Let me know in the comments if you like this one. And make sure to save it so you can revisit your calm center. Remember, friend, the wheel is always turning. Life will always spin with thoughts, emotions, and changes. But the wheel reminds us that all of it belongs. And at the center of all of it is that steady center of awareness. Each time we practice returning to that center, each time we practice, we strengthen that choice to notice without being swept away, to respond instead of react. You can choose to move through life grounded, connected, and whole. Friend, thank you so much for allowing me to guide you in your practice today. Stay present, stay kind to yourself, and I will see you soon.